There we go. I need all of your dilithium. Yes, yes, yes. I need all of your dilithium. Not you, but me. Hello, everybody. I got Esteban over there in the chat. Greetings, greetings. JL. TN is over there. Nice. Hello. And also I got Tomislav is an M. All right. Greetings, guys. How are you guys doing this Friday? The sound of this thing is a little bit loud. Let me work on it. You can lower it a little bit. There you go. Hello, Mr. Findent. How is everybody doing? How's your Friday going? I need one more TFO for my event. Okay. Feature TFO. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. You are doing great. That's awesome. Let me just do these dilithium things. Which one I want? These I want. I don't want you. I do want you. I also need. Yeah, you guys can't actually see that, but I also need to finish my endeavor today. Haven't done so. We had to stop Dungeons and Dragons because of time. I think we might be dead next season as we stopped in combat. Most of us when our last HPs. Ooh, that's awesome that you still do that as one. There. Now you see what I do. Eight current map. Tabo. Let's do some Tabo. Oh, now it's gone. It's a lot of fun. I've never played it, to be honest. But then again, I think you could play Neverwinter alone. How much characters do you have? Oh my god. Oh my god, that question again. Currently I have 57. No open slots. I currently have 57 slots on this account. Yep, 57. Most of my dooms I have no dilithium because I suck in grounding. Well, you basically need a good setup to do that, and it should be good. Just make it easier for yourself to make it harder. Oh, that's not good. Okay, whatever. Ferengi. Duties. Duties, I like duties. Duties are good. I don't even know where I started. Okay, so we got Ferengi, Federation, Klingon, but we do not have the Romulans. 57, the hell. Can you please make more videos on EC farming? I have 14, I have 8. So make if I make it. Ooh. You're need loads of EC. You can get loads of EC from Admiralty. Yep. Yep. I had to think what you were trying, but that's a typo, but that's okay, that's fine. Yes, you can get lots and lots of EC. Like this guy, look at that. 1 million just from Admiralty, or Admiralty. And lots of tribbles. Yeah, you can get lots of tribbles as well. I hate these guys. These guys like overpopulate your inventory like crazy. 6. Alright, so let me just continue this. And there we go. We got the tour of duty, even though it doesn't matter these days anymore. Alright, let me also bring up the deal exchange. Come on, deal exchange. Don't let me down like that. Shall I also grab the yeah, let me see how much EC I can make up on these guys, cause hello? Where's the interface button? Am I running? Is this character lagging? Where's hello? Interface button. Where are the? There we go. Bank. Jesus. Deposit. Wait. This no. You know what? I'm going to clean out first. If I grind, I can make about 90k a day. Hard to chop with my fake nails. Oh, you got nails. Nice. You got your nails done. That's awesome. You can also use the there are probably like lots of apps up there that can get your with raw like voice to hey, didn't say you can do that. Whatever you like speak to your phone, they can basically type it for you. At the rate I need about 2 months to grind till at the legendary pack, I'll have 2.1 million next month after we find... Moving on. How much time does that take? Michael, what you mean? How much time does that take? Or, oh, the... Get enough dilithium? How much time are you going to spend in there? Well, if you have like a, you know, decent setup, no, you actually I don't need. You can go away. Okay, so let's put this on 2000 or 200. I got 17,000. Let's leave a little bit of change. Okay, so I did the Admiralty, I did the duty officers, R&D special. I have missing items over here. What? That is okay. Then we'll do a little bit of shard. Okay, so shards. I need to move my face somewhere else. Alright, let me move my face somewhere else so you guys can see. Webcam. Move everything up. Is that still good? Is that still good? Yeah, that's good. Stay there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, moving on. Grinding on its lithium. Only have time for my main an hour a day if I'm lucky. That's about. If you really set your mind to it, you can basically. I can basically do it in less than an hour, maybe like 45 minutes. Just put like, you know, some really cool song on the background in your head. So you're going to be having fun that way. And you can basically do this. God damn it, I need duty officers that I don't have on this guy. Personal, okay, no contraband mission. That's weird. Current map. Asylum on Earth. None of that. Let me see if I can have some high value in Dilithium. No. Tactical. Yes, 1. Okay, that's 50. Another 50. Medical usually has also a couple of 50ers. Not that one. Asylum on Earth. Security. No. Alright, just some random stuff then. No. Intelligent engineering then. EVA. Hey Bob, Ian, you can grind 8k a day on 57, you should have over 30 million a month. Today I met the Jimmy named Farmer. Nice. I don't know who did that, but it's a really cool name. Yeah, that is basically...
Congratulations, Honored First.
I haven't done like real farming on a daily basis, to be honest, because that also takes time. But that sounds about right. The amount of deal you can get on like the amount of characters that I have, and you can do like Admiralty or duty officer assignment missions a couple of days or a couple of times in a day, because these things usually they don't last that long. Like if you look at this one is only 3 hours 3 hours 45 minutes. So it's, you know, you can basically do this a couple of times a day if, and this is the if part, if you have the ships for it. And you can basically get a lot of ships just by grinding the ships. Basically, there are a couple of them like all over the place. There's also one that you can grab just by visiting a star system. The Sally Ride is, I believe, the one that's called. And you also get like these one-time use ships a lot whenever you're going to crit a whenever you create an assignment. So that can be obtained that way as well. Hey, I love your videos. Thank you so much. really appreciate that you enjoy them. Sorry to give you guys really bad video on the new what's the thing called, the kit drones from the kit module that they just released. I finally got it working, but it's still not good. It starts by going from your bridge officers to your main character, and what it does is it basically does all the things that it says on the information over there. But I don't see the oh no. I just don't see it being like something really good where you guys need to obtain it. Like the rewards are just, from the time that you're going to spend in there, it's not good. Seriously, it is not good. The same with the .7. .7 is basically like a healer for the kit modules, all of the 3 kit modules. So you got the science, engineering, and tactical ones, but those are just bad. I mean, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it just I don't know. I don't know why they put this kind of kit module in the game, because it is, in my opinion, obviously, it is not actually a good thing. What is this? Asylum on Earth? Go away. I did test it out like on another character. It wasn't bugged out. There was like, it works really badly. It goes from the character that you selected on. I don't think it was bad. Hello, Aaron. I have completed the first event. Nice. So how it works is you go to your... Here, let me give you some screen time because you are... So it goes from your character to the bridge officers or whatever ally is in your vicinity, and then it basically comes from wherever your ally is. It comes to you. So if your ally is like on a different part of the map or anything like that, it will spawn near the ally, so it will go all the way to the other side of the map. Is that good? Yeah, it's a little bit better. And what that actually works is like, it basically needs like maybe 10 seconds to come from, from the first side of the map all the way to wherever you were to aid you in your in combat. And then it does all of the things that it should do on paper. It fires at the enemy, it heals you with like with all of the engineering stuff that it said. I haven't seen him lay mines, but it does work, or at least it does do what it's supposed to do. But on all honesty, I mean, this is not doing anything. In all honesty, the crystals, those are actually even better. I mean, those don't actually heal you up in terms of like hit points and stuff like that, and they don't do like science stuff to the enemy. They basically kill the enemy, so there is no crowd control or tank support from that module. But that's actually, that's actually better than whatever you or me or whoever is using. I mean, in my opinion, obviously, all the things that I say is based upon my experience and my opinion, but special. Seriously, I have nothing on this guy. Research lab scientist. Seriously, I thought I had a couple of research. KDF stuff. What are these guys? Whatever. I'm in the Vanguard fleet. I just bought the Atrax carrier. Good ship. The Atrax is a very, very nice looking ship. It's really weird in design, but it's... A lot of you players, or at least a lot of you guys out there, actually enjoy the way that thing looks. I wish they made like an interior for that, because back in the day they used to make like interiors. Let me just grab all of the rewards, all of the riches.
Congratulations, honored first.
Thank you so much. I leveled up. Priority 1 Xbox presents. Love your videos. Thank you, Aggressive Relaxing. Thank you so much. I put a lot of time in those things. Did I? Yes. R&D. I hate it. I hate it. I only have like 3 R&D duty officers for this, for the majority of my tunes. Azban, how is the, if you're still here, how is the gathering of hardware for the streaming going, or is that like on a low priority right now? Especially like with the corona and stuff. Tomorrow I will add Epic Ellipse carrier to my fleet. Nice! The Ellipse intercarrier. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. I love all the carriers, I say. Okay, so that's done. That's not done. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Contraband gathering. Asylum on Earth. Nobody is gonna leave. All of you are going to stay here. I mandate you guys to stay here. Uh, 200. So this guy has 13,200. Leave a little bit of change right here. The free vanity shields looks cool. The free vanity. Which one are we talking about? The medical shield. Question for you. I'm a lifetime member. Returned after being gone for a couple of years. I decided to start up my own fleet. Any tips on building it up? Oh my god. do you actually know what you have done? Okay, so being a lifetime member doesn't actually help you out whenever you're doing a fleet project and all of that. Fleet projects are
Congratulations, Honored First.
are going to be building your fleet up in with project. We call them projects. I don't know if you if we actually had projects when you were still with us, but now that you've returned, the majority of the fleet projects are basically filled by active members. This one does not have any active members because the fleet that I'm currently in with this character, or at least with the majority of my characters, are basically just like for farming purposes and for storage. But if you're going to have an active fleet, or at least wanting to have, like, you know, big fleet or making it in the fleet, you can basically do two things. Either start spamming ESD, like, hey, I'm looking for a fleet, or at least for a fleet I'm looking for members that can join me and help me that way. Or you can basically join an armada. An armada is like, it's like a group of fleets where you can join, so you can basically team up with other fleets, and you can chat through the same channel. There's like an armada channel over there, and you can chat through there, and you can basically coordinate your efforts to level up your fleet to, you know, to whatever purpose is going to be at that moment. The way the fleets actually level up, basically you already know that, but I'm just going to repeat that, is through the projects, and the projects can be donated through the armada as well. So other fleets in the same group, in the same armada, they can basically contribute to your project while you're leveling up your fleet, and vice versa. You can also donate to other fleets that are in the same armada. But it's been my personal experience in the game that the only thing that you need really, and this is like for the majority of stuff that goes on in STO, is that you need to be more active. Talk to a lot of people in chat, through TFOs whenever you're doing, like, you know, special events. Make sure you have, like, you know, that you're building up your community, and the way you build up your community is basically totally up to you. But I can give you hints, like organize events that on a certain date, certain time, you basically are going to be like, hey, we're gonna do this as a fleet. We're going to do, like, there are a couple of really big TFOs, like 20-man missions or 10-man missions, and you can basically do that as a fleet. So all of the fleet members are basically going to be in one map, and you're going to be like having fun that way. There used to be a lot more fleet maps, or at least maps that you can have, like, you know, a bunch of people doing the same deal, but they kind of removed that. And just don't know why, but I guess nobody was playing them. But my advice on you is be active, man. Be active on whatever you're going to be, while that's, you know, in a TFO or whatever, or, you know, in Earth Space Dock, or if there is like some sort of event where you need to be at Drozana, go over there and be active over there. There are a couple of you know, there might be a couple of members that you're going to get in the beginning, and it's going to be slowly, but at the end, if you get, like, you know, 20 or 30 people at the same time online, that's basically these days a really, really, really big fleet. So that's my advice on you. 300. Did I drop the money on this guy? Yeah, I forgot. Nope. That's how we did it on the fleet that Sakura is in. We also had a couple of members that were like insanely like addicted to Star Trek, and those people actually helped out immensely, and by doing so we also leveled up. Let me show you, by the way. So this is the fleet that we are currently on, because how do you build a PC fast? Because I'm trying to get more 5 million for a ship on the exchange. So right here, the holdings, or at least the only holding that we didn't have completed, you guys can see that, right? Yes, is the is this one, the colony. This is like the latest, and it's like the amount of resources that you need to put in the projects over here in the fleets is basically really high. But we're getting there, slowly getting there. So you got like Dilithium, you got like Embassy, Tier 3, Research, Spire, and the Starbase. Starbase is currently, you know, we are slowly updating the last project over here, or at least the last update, and then everything should be leveled up. But if you look at the roster, the majority of people over here are, or at least let me tell it differently. There are like maybe 10 people that are really closely together, that we call, like, you know, we call each other friends, because we've been playing STO for like a long time ago. And there have been a couple of people right here from the chat as well that also, or at least from the live stream, that also joined the fleet as well, and they're basically helping out wherever they can. And it's kind of cool, but it's gonna take a long time if you're going to do it on your own, because it's hard. One question: I saw a flying box as a pet. What is it? A flying box? Don't know what you mean.
Congratulations, Honored First.
I really don't know if we have like flying boxes in STO. A Romulan drone? Yeah, but that's not a box. Newish player, any PvP fleets that have been around for a while? PvP is dead in STO. Nobody really does that anymore. He's dead, Jim. Yep. They have all died out. You want a lot of EC? This is how you do it. This is me giving you tips while I'm not giving you tips. This is how I usually get my own tips right here. This is how I get my own EC, just by doing whatever I'm doing right now. Admiralty missions yield you lots and lots of good stuff. Not just resources, but good stuff in general. And you don't need a lot of ships to get it going, to be honest. And the ships that you need are all going to be account unlocked, so you can basically rinse and repeat. Ooh, 66. Let me just not grab this. Oh, they did a farming, easy farming video. Yes. There's still a few that do PvP on the consoles. The flying box has an antenna on top. What? There was no box. There's a box thrown on K13 by hovering from the floor. I don't know what you mean, man. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard about a box either with or without antennas in STO. And I think I have like the majority of the vanity pets if I'm really honest with you, because I have not seen anything being newly added to the game. Okay, that one is done. 213,700, so that's 6. I think they talk about the Medusa drone probe is the only drone that I can think that has close to a box. I have no idea. What box? You don't mean the oh man, I forgot the. Okay, now I have to look it up. Okay, let me look things up. Maybe I'm going to see what you mean by this. Look what you have done. I don't think Admiralty's ships improve as you use them. No, Admiralty have their base stats and they don't move from that, or they don't gain better statistics. Oh, you mean the Nomads? But that's not a box. Nomad drone. TOS. No, mad. The original series. Here, I'm going to give you guys.
Got Captain's log, stardate 3541.9. Presence of Nomad aboard my ship
This
has
one.
become nightmarish. Now it apparently means to return to Earth. Once there, it would automatically destroy all life. Hey! Nomad, stop! Nomad, this way.
The flying radiator. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Yes, you really are tripping if you see that around. The SFX world laugh, but I mean, story and character has to be paramount. OG days. I am Nomad. If the Enterprise has stairs, that thing would be scary. Oh, good times, good times.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Hey, music, where is the music? Spotify. There we go. Dalek life. I don't have any contraband. Kinesis. This one. Every Federation ship has ladders into free tube. Star Trek Online make Nomad episodes story content. I think a lot of players would want that. Science. Yes, science. What? Just one? Oh my god. No, I don't want you to give you asylum on Earth. Medical. Content about walking boxes. Oh my god, that's good. Wow. I actually did all of the duty officer assignment missions. Oh, this one still have a couple of them. Yeah, content about walking boxes. Yeah, they are. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Star Trek Online that they made. They lastly made for, you know, to get our enthusiasm a little bit up. They basically were doing like live streams and all that with content creators like shipbuilders and stuff like that. but somehow they couldn't get the stream going because they had lots of problems, and now they're doing like recordings, right? So they're basically doing like blogs, so they're recording each other through the webcams and all of that. They're basically making a video about it. Not this one, and obviously I have it on. So I did watch that video, and and it was very interesting to say the least, because those same problems that they had still was being, you know, they still had the same problems with the recording. So what they had is like somehow the stream actually stopped working, and or at least froze up when they were talking, and the same deal was going on when they were doing the recordings. And I was like, come on, you know, that's if the video and, you know, it's not is you know, is frozen up, or it's not the good content that you want to put out, then don't put it out. Like, record once more, right? My videos, especially in the beginning when I was doing like, you know, the good setup and all that, it was like maybe that I recorded like one video maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times just to get the same, or at least the right amount of, you know, whatever I wanted to show in that video. But it was awesome to see, or at least not awesome. I don't want to be like be hating on the guy, and I'm talking about like Ambassador Kale over here, that he should be getting like, you know, some decent computer just from work or whatever, you know. And you really don't need like a 2 computer setup just to get your stream going, because I'm basically doing it on my own computer. Like, the only thing that you need to is like, you know, you kind of need to know what you're doing, and that's it. Just get it going, right? You guys can see it. I'm doing the game on the background, you know, everything that's working over there. Song, Spotify, you know, everything is like resource intensive. In all honesty, I really don't have the best computer out there. It's just like, you know, I kind of feel bad for the guy. I mean, maybe I'll do a video like how to stream STO on YouTube or on Twitch, or maybe how to record something that he already should know, you know, honestly. But it's like whenever the game was freezing, and it was like really interesting in like, you know, to get a little bit of an insight of what they're doing. So they're doing basically they're retouching all of the Klingon content, or at least not all of them, the majority of them. And the guy that was actually in charge of doing that, he had like, you know, some really good story to tell, right? Story to tell. It was like, yeah, this and this and this, and I did this and this, and all of a sudden it was like, you know, it was like weird faces, you know. That's like kind of like hard to understand. Like, you know, if that happens, why don't you like re-record, you know, just set up another time, another date, and do the same deal, right? Or start editing the video just, you know, to get it, you know, really good quality out of there. Like for me, no, yes, I wanted to pause it. Like for me, if I put like everything on the video that I normally do, like reviews and all that usually goes like around 1 hour or something like that. You're roasting them. No, I'm not roasting them. No, totally not. No, don't get me wrong right here. No, I'm not roasting them. But it's like, you are the community manager, right? I mean, you're the community manager. Like, a lot of people like follow Star Trek on Twitter, Facebook, or whatever, and those are the content that you're putting out. I'm not pro content. No. Slow cook. No. I'm dissing him in any form or fashion, slow or fast cooker. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, I just find it funny that like as content creator goes, like the majority of us that follow him around, like the community manager, or at least the official blog posts of Star Trek Online, and we're really interested in whatever is happening, so we're like tuned in on whatever you're like, you know, putting out. And if that content is not going to be good, I love having good laughs. Barbecue. I know, we're just messing around. Cryptic Studios use slow motion capture suit. I know. That's the thing what they were talking about, and then the whole video was like cut down, and they couldn't actually, you know, or at least I don't know what the deal was, but we couldn't get like more information out of that. And it was like, this is really interesting. Like, you know, what they're doing is, or at least what they're showing, like through screenshots and all that. They're basically retouching, like, you know, certain sections of certain maps and stuff like that, and like, you know, really good lighting and all that. That's really interesting. I'm all for that. Dilithium guide, okay. But then, I mean, it's not hard to make a video, right? It's not, definitely not hard. So it's like, you know, maybe it's gonna take you, you know, just to get the real good story out there. Maybe it's gonna take you an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, because you kind of need to go through the entire thing and then cut all of the pieces that you really don't want to put up there, and then, you know, try to patch them together and all that. And then you're going to lose the whole raw feeling, or at least I think that basically has to do with, or at least my personal opinion is like, people really don't want to, you can go away for a second. People don't really want to see, like, you know, cuts in a video and have like a really good edit and just getting the point across, and there's no real feeling from the person that is making the video, that is contributing to the facture. That's why I usually don't cut my videos, because I want you guys to even though you're getting like all of the information out, I still want you guys to know what my thought is on that process, right? Whatever I'm thinking at that moment. If I cut those out and only give you guys the information that you need, then it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a commercial for a video or for certain items. Let's just like the kit modules that we get. If I just turn that all of, like, only give you like information out, that's gonna be like I'm just doing commercial for them, and it's like, that's not going to be really interesting. So I kind of understand that they're basically doing like the entire video and no cuts, but if it doesn't work out that way, then, you know, maybe cut it, and then when it's going to work again, and then incorporate that again. And I know it's going to be boring for the people that actually do the content and create the content, but at the end it's going to be beneficial for the viewers, right? That's basically how I do my content. In some of the cases, like I said earlier, like I might record 2 times or 3 times. There's been like a lot of times that I've been recording, and it's like the sound that I record as well, like on the mic, I totally forgot to push the button. So I'm talking maybe an hour or so, or half an hour or something like that, and I'm recording everything on the screen, but there's no sound. So that infuriates me, and then I have to do it all over again. But it's basically part of the part of the process, right? Deposit. And I'm not saying them to diss on them. Totally not. I just think that, you know, being the manager of that, like, you know, the whole SCO, because it is definitely a big game, and it has like lots of followers that are watching these things. and just the content kind of need to be a little bit, or at least the content is good, but the quality needs to be a little bit better than he puts out. I'm totally roasting them right now. Because I've seen, like, you know, streams where something really interesting is being put out. When was the last stream that they did that I saw? I wasn't about the ship because I didn't see that, but oh yeah, it was the stream that they were making the sketches for the summer event ships. And there was a guy that was, like, you know, drawing, and all of a sudden he's like, faceplant, nice roast. Oh man, totally not my intention. Totally not my intention. Oh man, I feel bad right now. You guys are making me feel bad. I recorded half of my Winter Wonderland video with my camera pointed at a stack of papers on my decks. Ended up posting pics from the files on top of the background until I noticed it fixed. Exactly. Exactly. Many respect for STO, what devs did early in the days. Yes, a lot of people that were employed did a really good job on making the game what it is. And also, don't get me wrong, like, it's not that I'm like saying that the current people that are doing STO, or at least maintaining STO, that they are not doing a good job. They are doing a really awesome job. The only problem that I face, that I see, is like, quality wise, it's just a little bit below where it should be, right? But then again, you can't have everything, because we are, you know, in the Corona era. So it has, you know, those has its own limitations. And they did say, like, hey, we're working from our own houses with our own computers and stuff like that, and you know, that's a whole different problem. But then again, you are kind of in the gaming world, right? So like, my computer is like ages and ages that I did this, that I made my own computer, and maybe 8 years back or something like that. Who sent me a message? George. Wait, let me just let me put that so you guys don't see. Okay, good. George, thank you so much. Thank you. I got fancy stuff right now. I don't know if you guys want to know, but I got a couple of like stuff on my cell phone over here. I got like buttons. So each time I press one of those buttons, something happens on the stream, so I don't have to like alt tab all over the place. Where was I? All right, cleaning up this guy. 31200. I was on the edge mood when I made the name for YouTube. So lots of cool and unique letters had to be in it. I kind of knew that due to over the years. Hugs, you'll be fine. I always wondered what's written up there, man. At first glance, you're like, what the hell is there? Like, you know, some kind of like Russian language or something, or Celtic. What specs of the PC do you have? Yeah, let me bring that up. Task Manager. All right, let me show you guys what I see. All right, so that's the task manager, right? You guys see like the CPU usage and all that. It's basically really high, 100%. But it is like at 3.8, 3.9 gigahertz, right? It's not updated over there, or at least it's not being overclocked to its full potential. So right here I have i7 on top. You guys can see that i7 4770K. The K is basically that it is the CPU is unlocked, and this unlockable CPU, you can basically overclock this thing. But it's running on, you know, stock voltage. Nothing has been changed. Nothing has been overclocked. This is like 3.5. This is the base amount of. This is like the base amount of, you know, gigahertz that this processor can actually do. Memory is 32. Yes. What's going on? What did I correct? What happened? Something happened. Something broke. Performance. Yes, 32 gigs. Gigs of memory. Gigabytes of memory. Yeah. Chrome's like that. Yeah. Chrome has lots of resources that I'm utilizing at the same moment right now. But it's not that, you know, this CPU is basically like 300, 400 when I bought it. I don't know what it's going to be nowadays, but it's like especially with all of the Ryzen stuff, you can get like this, you know, an equivalent of this PC for maybe less than 500, 600 US these days, and that's like, you know, even better. 8000. This one.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Buy a Cyberdyne system computer, yeah. If only. I don't know, I picked my old PC on the other day and just beeped. Overclock everything, and the graphics card. The graphics card is how can I see my graphics card? What's that overclocking thing? What's that program called? Is it GPU ID? This is basically going to give us all of the information right here. Okay, here we go. This black screen, or at least this screen right here, gives you more details on the graphics card. Right here is a 1070 Ti. So it's basically, the Ti means it's basically better than the it's basically one step further. So it's basically a 1080 flat, or equal to a 1080 flat. So it's basically like 3 generations back. Yeah, Afterburner, that's what I was thinking about. But this one also gives you the nice information. Memory 32. Just normal clock voltages have not been changed at all. CPU has not been changed at all. Wow, and it doesn't bottleneck. Exactly, it does not bottleneck at all. That basically has to do with like the software that I'm using, the choices that I made while doing all of these. And especially these days, so much better hardware out there than this one. And like I said, maybe $600, you get like, you know, a much better computer than this one, and you can do like, you know, all of the A games that are currently out with like at least 120 frames per second. If your screen actually can hold that. Still good for this game. Pretty beast you got over there. Thank you, Addy. Myron Sweet from the list. My PC using a GTX 760 at 4K resolution. Nice. I can't actually go to 4K with my monitor. It's like the only thing that's, you know, holding me back is the monitor. Because I think the graphics card can actually push out to 4K, but then the monitor can't handle 4K. And things are getting expensive these days. It's like, but one thing at a time. Kind of saving up for the green screen thing that I want, because I kind of have my eyes set on that one first. After we get that going, we might get, you know, maybe an upgraded monitor or something like that, because prices have been going, you know, have been dropping a lot, because all of the people are using like PC stuff, and you know, they're basically using like their phone to communicate, and all of the people are working from home using their computer more than they normally do. So they're like, when is it my time to do, you know, stuff on the computer? 80, you can have 80 dilithium. Wow, I thought PCs were like, no, they're not. They're not. I mean, PCs can go to as far as your budget is, but just having like a budget PC just to have it like functional, you can definitely have for $500-600K, you can have, or $500-600, you can have like a very decent PC with a mouse, with a just, you know, just normal keyboard and all that, no RGB and all of that, just, you know, just to get it going. You can definitely have that. I'm pretty sure you got a 144 hertz. No, I don't have a 44. I think I have a 60 hertz TV screen or a monitor screen. I think it is a 60 hertz. No, it is 60 hertz. It's actually not 120 hertz either. So this one is like, actually using the monitor that I had from my previous computer. I bought like an entire set. So I bought the computer, I bought this was back in the day, right? Back in the day. So I had to, or at least I bought a keyboard, I bought the mouse, I bought the computer, I bought the monitor, I bought the printer, like I bought the entire shebang. I was like in one sitting at one store, and the guy that actually sold me, he got like, you know, I don't know what he had that day, but he got like maybe a really good bonus. Let's just keep it like that, because he sold me so many stuff that I really didn't need, and I was like, maybe this is good, but if you're doing this, then you might need this. He was really good at his job. And I'm still using the screen that the monitor that I had from my maybe 10 years back or something like that. Yeah, this monitor is old, but it's still working. It's still doing its thing.
Congratulations, honored first.
There is no need when it's, you know, when it's not broken, don't fix it kind of mentality, and it's, you know, it is. You are hurting the monitor with the card that you have. I know. That the monitor is the bottleneck. The monitor is currently the bottleneck. But yeah, it's I mean, it is doing its, you know, its functions. I'm not like, you know, doing like lots of edits with my YouTube channel. Maybe like 2 or 3 videos a week for you guys, whenever there's something new to be made. And the rest of the time is like, you know, me just doing stuff, either watching movies, YouTube, whatever that I'm doing on the computer. And then just the whole time is like STO over there. RGB makes it faster. If only. Mine is full RGB setup, love it. Crosshair Obsidian 500D with a Gigabyte Aorus Pro RGB, Crosshair RGB, Vengeance RAM with added 3xer Crosshair RGB, 120mm fans with RGB strips on the side and bottom of the case. Nice. I don't know if you saw 144 is like 150 bucks. I know. But I'm kind of set with this kind of monitor. I don't know. It's like upgrading a monitor would be, because I'm kind of like the motherboard that I'm using, or the whole setup that I have is like, if I can get a PC, can I get a cup holder with it? Right. If I want to, like, I kind of need to update everything. I kind of need to update the monitor, need to update the computer, need to update like everything that I have, because they basically have gotten me to this point, and now it's basically time to move on. I just haven't gotten around to that point just to pull the trigger. To talk in terms that Boo over there is going to understand. I haven't finalized everything. Because all of the time that or at least that when I was building this computer, I was like, yep, I need that, I need this, I need that, I need that, I need this, I need this, I need that. And then I went over to my to the receipt, the total amount of money that I wanted for the build, and I was like over 10,000. I was like, come on. And then like water cooled everything, and RGB, and everything has like, you know, little displays here, little displays there. And then peripherals are like, you know, mouse and keyboards and all of that. It's crazy. No, you're not right. Just update your motherboard and CPU. Well, I was actually thinking, like, whenever I was going to get maybe like a second PC, maybe, you know, to take a little bit of load off from streaming, like have like a two PC setup. I was thinking just grabbing myself maybe like one of those 500 budget builds with like, you know, AMD setup with Ryzen and all that, just to take a little bit of load off because of this one. Oh, but then again, I was like, do I really need that? Water, electricity, and movie, and boom. Put a cold fusion device from Star Trek Beyond on your PC, and voila, what a cool PC. What a cool, like, everything in your room. I need to update mine as also. I'm 8 years on this one. I want to go to M.2. Yep. M.2 is the current standard. It was such a big impact that they made. Hello? Oh, here we go. A little bit of lag.
Congratulations, honored first.
From the, you know, from the spin drives to like SSDs. That was interesting when they made that. You could actually see boot times from PCs going like, you know, from from 5 minutes to maybe like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that. But M.2 is definitely the standard these days. You gotta have one of those. And mine is not even water cooled. Everything is like air cooled. I do have like extreme amount of fans to keep it cool. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 radiator fans that exhaust air, and 2 big ones. I believe it's 160 millimeters from the front that actually pull air in. Don't buy a second PC. I had one, and that's like your gaming. I had Intel stuff on the other one, AMD. I sold my second, got myself 3900X. Can't even get everything in my eyes. It's so fast. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you guys follow like tech YouTubers like Jace2Cent and all that. They basically build like computers every other video that they do. They basically do like, you know, build videos for PCs, then they do AMD and Intel build and basically benchmark them and see what's currently better, because there's always the next one that is going to come out of the assembly line, you know, being better and all that. Which one did I have? Federation and that one. But they basically also make like, you know, budget PCs, and that's what I'm actually talking about, those 500, 600 bucks PCs that are really good. They can basically play like all of the current games, or at least the ones that are currently being released. on the highest settings. I would do the same things if someone sent me those things, those stuff for free. Well, I mean, you can't blame them. I mean, manufacturers kind of want their product being showcased, right? So they are definitely giving them like free stuff. If I had my company that I made like graphics card and, you know, I introduced some new graphics card, definitely I'm going to send all of the graphics card to like all of the tech YouTubers who do like reviews about that. Because that's how, you know, stuff gets sold these days. By influencers. My 8700K is stock and it runs everything on Ultramax 4K IPS panel, no issues. Nice. Tom's Hardware, Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 cents, all are good. There's also the other one, the guy with the mustaches, or at least not the with the mustaches. He had like a small mustache. But I know what you mean. All of them are definitely good. I follow the... I don't follow Paul Hardware that much, to be honest.
Congratulations, honored first.
But yeah, the majority of them are, you know, that area. I'll watch those Gene up on PCs. Did you hear knocking? Oh, okay. I think that's my neighbor knocking at the, I don't know, he's putting a nail in or something. Doing work on his house. Wow, you guys actually hear that? That's insane. This microphone is picking up for a lot of stuff. Amsterdam speaking was lucky to get an epic token and an infinity lockbox shipped. Brought to Domino and the DPRM. Nice. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I'll call the cops in Amsterdam. You don't know where I live. What are you talking about? I always wondered how old I am. Guess. I will let you decide how old I am. People never get my age correctly. 32. Nope. 34 maybe. Don't tell me 40. No. 21. I wish. I'm still 19. It's been a long time that I'm celebrating my 19th birthday again in a couple of days, to be honest. Going to celebrate my 19th birthday again in a couple of days. 42 is the answer of 42 is the answer of everything. Nice. Hey man, it's if Google tells you that it's 42, then it is 42. 19 plus 10 years of experience. 19 and a couple of zeros. Oh, oh, you think I'm that old? 190 years old. Oh, you're not making any friends right now. I'm still at 25 years old. Exactly. 42 angle bitter. And usually a sad woman stop acting and just get more experience. Lol. 18 celebration of 19. Congratulations. What's a good Phoenix box ship out there? All PewDiePie fans are 19. I don't think so. I think they're more like 14, 15. Man, I am hating on all of the YouTubers right now. I don't know what's going on. But I am looking for a fight with YouTube content creators. Added secretly and Q therefore does not age unless it chooses to. Exactly. Nice. Well said. Hey, it's the hashtag Adam Wilder. Adam, welcome, welcome. Stop making your keys sticky. Because of my scratching of my ears, you mean? My eyes, you mean? Still didn't find the Dilithium guy on DS9. I shall be getting on my laptop on Monday 11th. I shall be able to play on the weekend. Nice! So, what kind of a laptop did you settle on, Adam? I mean, obviously, I understand that, you know, budget is going to be a thing, but because it's everywhere, you know, budget is definitely a thing. Deposit. A sticky keyboard, or dear, what have you been watching? Hey, that's oh. 11200. Yesterday, I actually watched The Flash from the TV show. And tomorrow we're gonna go giveaway. And it's getting a little bit dark here. Let me just there. Godspeed, exactly.
Congratulations, Admiral.
The guy in white. It was like zooming all over the place. Hey, we got contraband. Nice. And we'll do that again. Get more contraband, and then we turn it in. "94 minutes ago, getting Dilithium on alts, 92 minutes of alts farming." More Dilithium than Jeff Bezos. Kind of looks like that, right? But I mean, in as wealth goes, if you can call it that, in STO, There's nothing that I'm doing that you guys can't do as well. If you guys are into, or at least wanting to have a certain ship or item or gear in STO, there's nothing that's holding you back. The only thing is time and effort that you put up here, and basically getting the patient to go after whatever you want at that moment. That's it. Everybody can have the same items, the same gear. No, I don't want to get them asylums. Asylums actually takes my duty officers away, so we don't want that. Ah, oh, good. Only one. Nice. I bought an electrical scooter the other day. It's so much fun. Are you for real? How many people does it hold? Is it like one of those 2-seaters or 1-seater? Knowing you, it's probably going to be a quad or something like that. Can you give me a Borg Juggernaut? Sure, I can. Do I want to? And let me ask you this. Why aren't you getting yourself a Borg Juggernaut? They are on the exchange. They're like really cheap on the exchange right now. Or at least last time that I checked. One me, lol. It starts with a dream. One moment as the chat goes moving so fast I can't type fast on my phone. Sorry, Adam. Sorry, but then again, how many? Only 3 more days, right? 3 more days, and then you're going to get a. And then you're not going to be able to have, you know, to type on your phone. It's gonna be on your brand new laptop. I just hope that you still know how to type. Here, let me look what the Juggernaut is actually all about. Acer Nitro 5-core AMD 4GB dedicated graphic card, 16GB of DDR4 memory. Nice. Nice. AMD, very good. Congratulations on your choice. I love that. Especially now. AMD is giving Intel, you know, a run for its money, to be honest. Sugar. Look, it's not even 500 million. Are you kidding me? Oh, my face is in the way. There. The cheapest one is 490. Yeah, 490 million. Are you kidding me? And you want me to give you one? No way. No way. It's not even 500 mil. Almost 300 low buy from winter and leftover low buy. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. tier 6 or 1000 low buy decision. Yeah. Ah, this guy has money. Oh man. Okay, fine. And Christ is the Kelvin timeline constitution is 700 mil. It was 500 mil. Yeah, well, inflation, man, inflation. Okay. I'm missing those components. That's interesting. Wow, we can actually get more. This guy has money, so let's do this guy real quickly like this. Lag, lag, lag. There we go.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Got mine for 550 years ago. Is the tier 6 free ship an account unlock or just one ship? I keep waiting, I could catch it. Everything on the Zen store is going to be account unlock, with the exception or one or two, but that usually says whenever you're going to make the purchase, this is going to be account or this is going to be character unlocked. The majority of the Zen stores are account unlocked, so all of your characters can use the same ship basically. Whenever you could double click on them like that. Yeah, you can just, you know, to complete them, you can basically double click all over the place. To some of us, 250 mil is a lot. No comment on that, but I can understand that. What I was doing, yeah. I can definitely understand that, but the whole reason why it is a lot is because you have not put in the time, the work, the effort in it. Like I said earlier, like if you put in the time, the effort, you can basically have the same deal. You can have everything in this game due to like what I'm doing right now, the Dilithium Zen turnover that you can have. Everything has been, or at least can be bought with Zen. So then Zen is basically the main currency in this game. And Dilithium we get from everything. And there is no shortage of videos that are on YouTube or on my channel how to make EC if you're looking just to turn over EC. So the only thing is how greedy are you? How you know, when you say like 250 is not a lot, it's like you really don't want that 250 badly, because if you did, you definitely would have, you know, have the 250 and some change by now. I used to play like back in the day that I was like making my characters and farming and all of that. I used to play like maybe 12, 13 hours just to get like, you know, one character up to when it's going to unlock the duty officers, so basically up to level 11. And then I just like, you know, touched it here and there so I could like level them up. But then again, it was like all of the missions that I did, because back in the time that I was like, you know, farming my characters, that we didn't have like the admiralty systems. You know, it was leveling was like, you know, go through the missions. That's it. So mission replays one after another, all the way till you get enough resources to buy yourself an extra slot or 2 slots or, you know, 4 slots, so you can make like, you know, more characters. And then it's like rinse and repeat. They basically changed the tutorial, but I was really fed up with what's his name? The Spock character. Not the old Spock, not Leonard Nimoy, but the younger character. They basically had like a holographic I believe it was like a doctor that he, like, you know, aided you in your tutorial back in the days, and I'm talking like maybe 9-10 years back. Okay, so this guy has dilithium. No. I choose the opportunity separate of that. Last time I was unsleeved to my build. Be warned, it is okay. I complete the events for the 1000 low buy of the next NX refit. Sorry, I'm still sticking keyboard. It's mechanical. Gonna spray some some WD-40 in it in a second. Yeah, man, just lubricate that. I'm saving up deals I can see to buy the Section 31 Dreadnought. Nice. I level my alt by doing 12 missions. Section 31 isn't any good to get something like the Hammerhead. The Zentaur, I have it. It's all about the Dread, man. I run an X2 bat build on it. Man, I find I'm never on my main too much because I always have on other tunes. Strange. Huh. I'm always on my main, to be honest. It's like totally different than what you're doing. The Borg tutorial, you had to defend the inside of your ship from the Borg. Yeah. You had to I'm you know, sometimes I'm still amazed at, you know, the mechanics that Cryptic is not using, because in that part where you actually, in the tutorial, you basically had to destroy these kind of like Borg nodes on the side of the corridors where you need to go through, and there were actually Borg drones that, if you didn't destroy these nodes, that actually exploded when you fired on them. That was really awesome. So taking the Borg out that way, you actually needed to go through the Borgs just, you know, with your phaser, and those phasers are just the type 1 phasers, and you have no other buffs, so you basically fire, then just wait a couple of like seconds, and then you fire again, and then wait again. Wait. And it's like tedious to do, but if you fire on these nodes, then basically the explosion killed off the Borg. And it's like strange to me that, you know, Star Trek doesn't have more of those mechanics. They did put those things with the I call them the jerry cans, in the 7th, or at least the I forgot the Montana mission. Okay, I think it's over, but we needed to go down with those gas canisters or whatever they were, or fuel canisters. So those fuel canisters actually exploded and, you know, took out the Borgs in the vicinity. That was, yeah, first contact. Sorry, thank you, Navy. That was, you know, those kind of mechanics is in the game. So you basically just copy paste the entire, like, I don't know, code for one section of to a different section, and just put like some kind of other NPCs over there, and just get more of those. I find it strange that they don't use those kind of mechanics anymore.
Congratulations.
And that was like the first mission of Star Trek Online that you go through, like the first mission. The propane gas cylinders, yes. I was thinking something along the lines of Parator, though I'm not Shinzar or a Segura clone. I would be infringement on others to name. What are you guys talking about right here? To be fair, I have much EC when all my exchange items sell. Seen watching your videos, my EC has been going up much faster. There you go, JL. Nice. That was the best they ever had. Borg tutorial. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one a lot, to be honest. No, the Borg on the ground are perfect to fight. They need something for space. R&D special project. Here we go. Got that one. This one. That one. Okay. I just can't wait to see whatever changes they're making to the Klingon side. Space Borg are not scary or hard to fight at all. They just drain your shield and have lots of health. Yeah, well, the fleet that we had, or at least in the beginning, we had like fleet runs that we used to do, like Infected or like all of the other TFOs. No, the other one. The some of our fleet mates were actually never able to like do a certain TFO, because like the game mechanics, they basically didn't like didn't have a plan of, you know, we need to go to the left, or we go to, you know, to take out this particular group first and then that particular group. And it was interesting to say the least, but there were a couple of us that was like, come on man, it's been an hour that we're still working on the same TFO, right? And there's still no end in sight. But now everybody, like, you know, just fires off everything, and you know, the whole TFO is basically like 20 minutes or something like that, and it's ended. But back in the day, we actually had lots of problems because we didn't have lots of, you know, good gear, and we kind of didn't know what was needed to be done, and it's like crazy. VAD are more annoying than stupid barrage crap, lol. Oh, you mean the VAD war? Do you remember the Kuvmah? Kuvahmah. What you mean? Is that the I remember when I was still getting tractor beam and plasma torpedo to death by the Romulan warbirds. Yeah, the Romulans are like, I'm guessing, I'm hoping those are going to be next in line for updates, or patched up, as Cryptic is doing. this one does not have anything. It's an old removed mission. Let me think. Tell me what you had to do. Oh my god, I don't have this as a slot. What? Then again, this is Klingon. I don't have a Klingon fleet that is like leveled all the way up. All these years, still no Nova class model updates or their tier 6 version. Yep, they are definitely needing to update. A couple of why is my character dancing? He just started dancing by itself. Save some diplomats from the Klingon and time travel with help of the Guardian of Forever. I remember all of the Guardian of Forever like episodes, but was this a TFO or was this just an episode? Three. I gotta go. It was great talking to you. Take care, Navy. Oh, it was the episode? Okay. Then I probably know what he mean by that. Take care, Navy. You look sight there for a moment, but I said... That's how I feel about the Nova class for years. I said... Simulation don't know why they are ignoring that ship. Atlas Cruiser looks amazing. Yeah. I don't know why they're not doing the update to the Nova as well. When speaking of Predator or Sekuda clone, I was talking about my in-game user. Oh! Okay, that actually explains a lot. Nice. Nice. Don't worry, Adam. It's all good. I'm not gonna ever take offense from you, man. I know you're too good for that. Don't worry about that. What people do with 1 billion of VC when they sell ships? They basically grab the same resources that they used to get that ship. Usually ships that go one or at least for 1 billion on the exchange. Usually those are the promotional packs. So they start buying promotional packs on the exchange or invest in ships. The real good thing about reinvesting your EC is you're probably going to get the same ship back. So you're going to get the billion EC. You're probably going to get lots of low buy for that. You're probably going to get lots of items just by opening those R&D promotional packs. So all of those stuff you can put on the exchange, make money, and grab yourself some other ships. So it's like, it's all good. Don't worry about that. It's, you know, it's how they make money. But at the end, I don't know if it's worth it or not. I mean, yeah, another Nova class lover waves. Hi. Sounds like I missed a convo about the Nova, one of my favorites. Hey, scientist. Welcome. How much promo pack need to open to get a ship? X-Gym, it's based on luck. Whenever the servers go back up from the maintenance, whenever they're making these promotional packs available on the on a discount, and on the first day they basically have like those couple of hours. Those are the highest chances that you can have to get a ship. But then, you know, it's just based on luck, because I've seen people commenting on videos like, hey, I won on the second box that I opened to those promotion packs. Or people are like, I opened 200 of those promotional pack boxes, but none of them have, you know, gotten me anything. Michael found it. Where do you get those claim ships that were unlocked for account? Oh, that's what you found. Okay, cool. The exchange is so low. Oh, the chance is so low. Yep, the chance is very low. I always give my advice. Basically, that's my advice. You don't have to take that, but my advice, if you really want... Oh, snap. I still have lots of stuff that I need to do. My advice is, if you really want to ship, don't go, you know, with the whole lockbox ships, or, you know, opening boxes with master keys and all that, or even promotional packs. My advice would be, just go to the exchange. That's 100% guaranteed that you're going to get that ship that you really, really, really want. Also, for, like, you know, for traits and all that, something that is really interesting. What is this song? Through the Wall. Okay. Has some really nice jazz tune to it. Spent hundreds and nothing. Names pop up all the time from promotional ships. Yep. But you don't know how many they opened. To get one of those ships at the end. But then again, like when I go for a particular ship that I really want to have. Okay, so I need to focus, because Klingons are weird in their duty officers missions that they have. They sometimes also have like turning contraband for various stupid missions. It's going to eat up all of my contraband for nothing. But if I want to go for a particular lockbox ships or anything like that, I usually have like this theory. So I grab myself. Oh, okay. So I grab myself basically like around 200 master keys, and I just push out maybe like 50 or somewhere around that in one setting. I just spam left mouse button and see if I get anything. And then I wait a couple of minutes, and then I do it again. If I win, then that's it. I don't spend any more, but if I don't win, I just go for it again till I get a ship. And you are definitely going to get the same or equal amount of EC in return, because you're going to get lots of resources by opening lockboxes, trades like R&D, crafted materials and all that. So it is definitely worth it, but it is hard to to get rid of all of the stuff that you don't want. Like you're going to get like a lot of R&D materials that you think like, hey, I want to sell those things on the exchange, right? You could definitely do that as well. Get a little bit of money back, even though you didn't get the grand prize that you wanted. At least you're going to get Lobi or Lobi. And this is something that they added like the last maybe 5-6 years, that you get like, there is a guarantee to have like a certain amount of Lobi back in return if you open like lock boxes and like promotional packs. Because back in the days, people were like really upset when opening like lock boxes. They got nothing. Or at least they basically got like all of the R&D stuff and all that that's that nobody wants. But people were getting upset like, hey, I spent like $200 on on master keys and still got nothing. And then Cryptic was like, okay, so we need to get you guys a little more value in return. My first permanent ship was a mirror discovery that I got from a box on the anniversary. I got like 20 packs of keys and the upgrade tokens. Got 2 Phoenix prize packs, one on the $100, opening right on another. But the theory was that no one has opened boxes at that time. Need a class of making enough EC to buy ships on the exchange. Clearance. There are a couple of videos on my channel that can actually help you out with that. It's all random chances, well, pseudo-random, because the bot used a mathematical function to predict those random numbers. Yeah, I agree with that. Dolphin admin assignments are usually enough for the best, even usually controversy deal to send selling R&D's recent purchase on the only thing I can come up with are 5 active characters. Cosme. Sorry. Yeah, Cosme. There are different ways of making EC, but taking in consideration that you don't have like the amount of resources that I have, but Admiralty is a good way to go if you're just farming EC, especially these days. Admiralty used to be good for Dilithium farming as well, but now it's basically like the since they nerfed it down a little bit, it's good for farming EC as well. Oh, I didn't think of that, but I also farmed some conversion into EC. Really something I didn't want. Opening boxes like gambling. I prefer making EC and buying my ships. There we go. Harpy Nation, that's the way you need to go. Thank you so much for actually saying that. The problem with Dil is probably like I have it, is that you first use to upgrade ships and equipment, then use Dil to convert to Zen, and I'm at that point. Nice. Now you can really start farming. Well, log boxes are 1 in 250. I know of people who quit SDO because they bad drop rate and on lock boxes. Oh yeah, boo. That is, I know a lot of people that were angry with that. I've gotten a ship with 1 key too, but still don't like keys. I really hate keys. Hey Luri. Greetings, welcome. For $200 you could get a nice expansion pack during a sale. Might not be a logbook ship, but more back for your buck. Oh yeah. Even with 5 characters, it doesn't really matter how many characters you have. Everybody's going to start off somewhere, and as long as you're going to put in the time, that's the whole thing. I've been saying that, like, you know, throughout the entire stream today. As long as you put in the time, you have, like, you know, the dedication of getting where you want to be, you're definitely going to get there, even with 5 characters. I do have a favorite spot for item farming to sell for EC. Item farming to sell for EC. Like, what kind of items are you making? Are you making like R&D stuff and then sell them like that? So I don't know what you mean by that, Kumar. Because there's also a little bit of, and I do mean a little bit, it's not something that you guys need to invest time in or anything like that, just to get it going. But there is also a little bit of EC to be made through the reputation. Those boxes that you get, those can be turned in. It's not going to yield you a lot, but it's definitely going to make you a little bit of EC. Every little bit helps. They usually give you about like 10k or 20k, especially when you're level all the way, you know, your reputation all the way. You're going to get a big chunk of dilithium. You can use that to buy Zen and do all of the normal stuff. I'm going to lurk while I have dinner. Enjoy, Lordy, enjoy. I craft for my EC. Dolph make me EC. Nice. Dolph's making me EC. Deflector, engines, shields, armor, and weapons. That's how Kumar is making his EC. Nice, Kumar. No open slots. That's all good. That's all good. All right, let's see if you have enough. Yeah, we have about 1 million. Yep, that is definitely a route you can take. But I find crafting items, or at least making them, like you're saying, I find that a little bit too low for the effort that I'm putting in. But I mean, if it works for you, just, you know, continue doing it. I mean, don't take my advice. If it works, it works. And especially, like, as of late, I really don't care about making EC anymore. And one time I had, like, I'm gonna brag here a little bit. I really hate doing that, but at one time I had about, like, close to 42 billion with a B. Like, all of my characters had like 1 billion EC at, you know, at maximum capacity, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop farming. Because back in those days, maybe like 5 years back, I was really crazy about SEO, and I was like, farming was like something that I, you know, really had. The more the better gear, the better ships. I just needed to have it somehow. I got like fulfillment out of that. And now it's like, yeah, well, maybe. Now it's like, can't be bothered. Now I'm just, and you know, just saying that. Also want to tell you guys that at like the highest amount of like farming Zen that I had was 6,600 and something. No, 66,000 Zen that I had at one time. Because I actually had like a this was by coincidence, right? This wasn't something that I had planned or anything. There was a couple of devs. I don't know if I still have them in my friends list, but there were a couple of devs on in the game that I talked to. Let me see if I can pull those guys' names up. That I was talking, I was like, and I was telling them like, well, I got enough Zen, and you know, is there anything new going to come? Because you know, is there something that I need to look out at the horizon for, you know, to save money or anything like that? They were like, how much do you have? And I was like, I got 66,000. Is that gonna be enough? Let me just scroll down a little bit. And they were like, oh my god. Laughing Trendy. I don't know if you guys know that, but this was also a community manager before Kale was actually there. That's Larry. Zeronius Rex. I believe this one was a female. Female Dell. Damn. The bot keep talking like it's a giveaway. Yeah, the bot is for me to kill that one is gonna take a lot of time, so I'm not gonna do that right now. But I've set that one up for people just to know that if there's gonna be a giveaway, they basically know what to do. Just to get these or their ad handles ready. But yeah, developers used to come more often in the game, and they used to talk to people. If they had problems, they could basically talk to them. Not that they would actually help out, because it was more just, you know, just to show their faces that they're basically active and all that. They couldn't really do anything for you. The normal, like, they could give you like, hey, contact support, you know, this is the route you can go to. But I had a conversation. I really remembered that one, and I was like, is there anything new that is going to come that I need to save up all of my my dilithium for, or Zen? And he's like, how much do you have? It was like a genuine question, like, how much do you have? And I was like, 66,000. And I didn't get a response back, right? It was like, just quiet. I was like, okay. But all of that money is like gone now. All of the ships and all the stuff that I also make Aegis. Nice. All of the Aegis set usually sells good around, like, I don't know how much it goes right now, but they used to sell around 2 million, and then it went down to 1 million. I don't know how much it is right now, but people do buy the Aegis set from the exchange, even though they can basically craft it on their own. You just need like those special duty officers. Those are a little bit hard to come by. One, 3, 6. You got money? No. Who knows how much I would have if I never made 6-year pause from 2012 when I started playing. Ooh. Who knows? Who knows? But I've also know a lot of people that actually have stopped playing STO, just like you, because of the grind is getting to them. Basically what I'm doing right now, you know, maintaining your characters, or maintaining your income, I should say. Because the grind is... Ooh, Romulan. Do I really want Romulans? Alright, let me just... This is the 10th out of 10 out of 10. So you are going to get all of the epic stuff just to secure the outcome. 95% success chance and a critical chance of 47. Now that should basically secure it. You're only going to get one of them. And back, what did I miss? Not a lot. Turning in turning in all of the stuff that I normally do. I had low spec PC when it stopped because of that. Now I got back after finishing the university. Hello, Jared. So let me ask you this. So you took a break from like basically the peak of STO when they had like, you know, lots of people working on the game, and now, so how has your experience been? Thank you for the sub, Schmitek. Okay, Schmitek. I feel lonely. Okay. So not a lot of people around you. Only started a few weeks ago. So good so far in the game, yeah. Do you know, can I be really honest with you? In the roadmap that they did back in February, they posted something that really struck me as that kind of unbelievable in that part. The game had like, for the highest amount of for the longest amount of the longest years that they had with this game, the majority of people that were playing this game were PC users. And when they posted a picture of like how many people are playing the game that are on consoles and versus, or at least not versus PC, but they had like a diagram, a chart. This is consoles, this is PC, and this is Xbox, or at least PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox. I kind of freaked out because for the longest time, PC was the majority of, you know, players that actually played the game. And to know that, or at least to see that the game is, you know, is diminished in people, that actually the PlayStation 4 players actually caught up. That was interesting to see. And that kind of like freaked me out a little bit, because I know the PC followers versus like the console, so PlayStation 4 or the Xbox, that were like totally off balance. You had the PC that was like, you know, the majority of people that were playing the game, and now the the PlayStation 4 people actually caught up. It was like maybe 45-40% or something like that. They really caught up, and I was like, no way, how is that actually possible? Just one, okay. It gets better with friends. I know. Keep an eye out for the events like the Rise and Winter events. Usually have free ships on there. Yes, there are. Usually there are like 5 free ships that you get in a year, or somewhere around that ballpark. You have like the winter, you have like the anniversary ships, you have the summer ships. They normally have also here and there some kind of like promotion where they give you like a free ship just to participate in this X amount of events. Oh, this guy needs to eat. Where are the no, another one. There. Count. Deposit. R&D I made, alright. I usually get 2 out of the 3 ships during the year. They usually play nice. The free ships are definitely good. They're not bad. They're definitely no, those dribbles are they are definitely the free ships are definitely good. They're not that bad, to be honest. They're definitely free ships, so they're not, you know, with the same quality of like, you know, promotional or lockbox ships, but they can definitely dish out DPS if, you know, that's the thing these days that you need to strive for. So they can definitely go for there. Munch. Yeah, I used to go for the duty officer assignment missions for the Klingons to turn in tribble carcasses. So that's why I'm actually having so many tribbles in my banks and all that. But now I don't go for that mission anymore, but I still have the same setup because it basically takes a lot of time just to empty it out. So I just leave them up there. It's like, it can't be bothered. Actually, if older event ships still hold up vastly in advanced TFO these days. Exactly. Easily? Huh? Because the real reason that's actually a thing, and maybe you can emphasize that a little bit more, has to do with like I don't think it's like the knowledge it's getting better, but I just think that the mechanics are getting better, and especially with all of the power creep as it is. Items getting, you know, higher levels, better quality. We can basically mismatch better components to our advantage, because we can definitely utilize that to our advantage. Have like two set pieces, 3 set pieces, all of the traits that are currently definitely are working in our advantage. So that's definitely not a bad route to go with those free ships that you were talking about earlier. Going to look again and while I take care of some stuff, so be right back. Take care, Louis. We're still gonna be here. Do your thing. The T6 ones I still use here and there. are really no issue. I have the latest some okay traits and gear, but then again, even event lockbox need that to be viable. The build combinations are endless and usually work rather well. How good is the Borg Juggernaut? I enjoy the Borg Juggernaut. I don't can't actually answer your question because I think you're going for DPS and all that. But for me, it is definitely fun to fly around with. It's a tank but slowly maneuverable. Current map. It is definitely a whole tank. I can relate to that. It is, especially with those the new plasma Borg plasma beams. It can definitely hold on its own with those. How good are the assimilated plasma weapons with healing? I have it, but not enough resources to upgrade them and use it for testing. If you're really into, you know, testing your builds and all that, I would definitely recommend Tribble. Copy your character over there and see what works and what doesn't work for your build. There are also there is a place where you can go with Josana, where you can get like free build items to craft your items, to get better quality, to upgrade them in levels, and figure it out on your own. Because I kind of let me just move over. And let me show you what I'm using. Because it's I'm using these, right? These are the assimilated plasma. These are the same things that you guys are, or at least that you are talking about, Cosme. I have not upgraded these things at all. These are still Mark 12. These are still very rare. These are still the same level as they come out of the box. They have not been upgraded anything. So it's, and they do heal you very, very good. Whenever this thing is going to proc the 2.5% for healing. Oh yeah, that's very, very nice. The assimilated plasma weapon is good, and heal and buff work rather nicely for our careers, but it's plasma, it's not top DPS, but far from worst. Use of disruptor are the best DPS builds due to the debuff. Really? Yes, really. Even though I have like so many R&D you know, upgrade materials and all that craft, I have not upgraded these things at all. I have not actually, to just go further, I have not actually re-engineered these. These are just random you know, procs that they have. This one has like, you know, critical chance +3, so that's nice. This one critical chance 2 with damage. This one has accuracy. Whoever uses accuracy these days. This one has damage, crit D, crit H. Accuracy, crit D, crit H. Accuracy here again. Accuracy, crit H, and crit D. All of them is basically random. Is there a way to get the TOS computer without playing the TOS storyline? Why would you not want to play the TOS storyline? What is up? Nice, new builds incoming. I already have a nice idea for that. Awesome. And back, whatever that was. Not much. We're just talking about these plasma beams that also work good were for healing. By seeing a Mark 11 in there while Mark 12 sits in the bank slightly triggers me. To be honest, the ones that you see in the inventory or at least was meant to be given away, but some of you have actually been donating a lot of items, and I'm thinking about like maybe I can do a giveaway right now, but then a lot of items come in through the mail, and I was like, okay, so that's actually taking a step back, but those items are meant to be given away. These are like, I have not equipped them yet, so they are not like bound to their account yet, so they're probably going to be probably going to make somebody really happy, these things. Accuracy is great, especially against small craft. Those pesky little fighters won't harass you for long. You can skip missions and only do the ones that give you the stuff that you want, basically. Yeah, these are and it's not just that. I also have, like, you know, gear that's not upgraded to its max, but it's okay. I'm bored, kind of bored with SEO. Riker, shout out to you, my man, playing that guitar. The TOS community, I think, is unlocked when you make a TOS character, and yes, you must place those missions. You can buy the TOS outfits and get it unlocked. Yep. I wonder what I should play while watching you stream. I should dedicate the full time watching you instead of playing anything. No, Luri, go for it, man. Go play. Have a little bit of entertainment that way. Don't worry about it. We are going to get tomorrow. I don't know if you guys know about this, but tomorrow a giveaway again. I'm basically holding like a every Saturday the giveaways. So from 3 hours from now, or at least 3 hours, this basically in 21 hours. Let me just make it that, not make it complicated for myself. In 21 hours, we're going to hold the giveaway, and those are, you know, items that I'm going to give away. Usually there are like traits that I pick up from the exchange, so good stuff. I don't even want the bridge officers, I just want the hollow ones instead. Ultimate plasma are good, set in the low-buy store and the console from the low-buy. However, the weapons I could recommend the assimilated plasma weapons. Yep, these things on the proc actually goes. These are really good for tank players. They can heal you up. I enjoy them. Yeah, I'm you know, my skill set is like lacking in all kinds of stuff. I do my AC until also now it's easier with some company. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I got saved by the kid drone. I just got saved by the kid drone. Nice. I actually got that that kid drone working as intended, because I made the video about it, and I was like, this cannot be the way that this thing works, because this guy, I was like thinking, this cannot be the way that that thing works. There has to be some other way for this to work. And I can actually show you guys if you don't have these things. Let me just go to the bot wire where I was. Better keep alive and doing damage. Can get much better. Riker always prepared the air guitar. Good evening, Mr. Captain. No, not the Kobali depth. Wrong button.
At least all the Vaadwaur here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kobali lost control.
Okay, so Kobali system. So this thing actually works weirdly, or at least to me it works weirdly. You go use this thing and it comes, first thing what it actually does is it goes from your bridge officers or your allies. It basically spawns in your ally or in your bridge officer, and then it starts following you around. After you hit the button, obviously. Okay, this one has a little bit less people. She gonna be like, shut up, Harry. Be like. So this guy is like following me, right? This guy, this kid drone guy. So whenever I'm going to activate them, he's going to go. Let me just put my bridge officers. Can you guys go over there? So my bridge officers are going to be like my teammates at this moment, right? So this guy is right here. This kid drone. Whenever I'm going to click this button, look what happens. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. It goes away, and whenever you have like teammates over here, it spawns in from them right here, and it comes following you around. I don't know why it's not working right now, but I tested it out on like on a TFO, and I hit the button, and then it spawned in near these my teammates, and then it came towards me and, you know, started doing its normal things. And I was like, if I'm all the way to the, you know, from here on the map, right? Let me make this thing bigger. If I'm here and my bridge officers are here, you know, from one point to another, why is this drone, you know, spawning in at my bridge officers or at my teammates, and then comes all this way to, you know, to meet me and help me in combat? That just doesn't make sense to me, right? It's like, why? So they still need to make some kind of like effort to update this thing. And then whenever you're going to fight this guy, or we're going to take it in. Okay, thank you, Kamar. I wanted to showcase something. Enemies. So I take my drone 7, right? So this guy should help out with a kit, right? He should help the guy out. He's you know, he should give him hit points, but then he dies by itself. He can't actually heal himself. It's like, what's the point of this thing? Like I hit the button and it does nothing in my vicinity. Like the other time it was like spawning in over here at the my bridge officers, but now it's like it's not doing anything. It was like unfortunately, I don't have the make pizza emote on the Riker. If any devs are watching my crossfield keep crashing the game, please fix it. So thank you to I went and checked all my other neglected alts. I was always mad that I never got the Ryzian Luxury Cross. One of my alts had the event completed and just got it. Oh, congratulations, Michael. That's nice. Oh, that's so good. It's going to save you a Phoenix token. Nice. The ultimate proc is plasma resistance minus kinetic resistance, right? In that case, it's hard to say without testing if the simulated procs give you better buff or the ultimate does. Nice. And this is just I don't know. They need to not really rethink it, but they need to address this drone guy. It works good, don't get me wrong, but it needs to work better. And this guy needs to have much more HP than he does. Because he's just dead. He's just dead before he actually did do stuff. Did you ever heard the tragedy of the Dutch 7 the Wise? Okay, I'm interested now. Tell me. Can two .7s actually heal each other? I wonder. Hey, where's mine gone? Oh. The wrong one. What's the red arrow thing about your character? Red arrow thing. Oh, that's probably a trait that I have. I know some of you have been asking about that. Oh, that's space salt. I think it's this one with stationary. Gain one stack of introspecting every 5 seconds, so you're going to get, like, you know, buffs and all that. I still have to finish learning a game I started a few months ago. A game called Aurora x4, but I don't even much to build a ship or two. I want to learn similar to our Fortress. A lot of complexity as well. That game. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we got two .7 drones right here. Mine Kamars. But we don't have any enemies. Did you try to slot the kit in your bar? It is in my bar, right here. It is in my bar, so I can definitely slot it. I can use it. It's there, but it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So what can I do? Oh, F getting called away. Thanks for the stream, guys. Appreciated. You all stay safe there and have fun. Thank you, Mr. Captain. Thank you so much, man. Take care. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow giveaway. Don't forget about that. Maybe your drone pet have butter in his circuits. Probably. Who knows? On paper it should work really good, but it's not. Not just the drone. Oh, thank you, thank you. Nice, nice. Yeah. There we go, back to Earth space dock. I will call an engineer to fix that drone. We will take 5 screws away and add 6 screws. Maybe we'll fix it. It usually is the other way around, right? You always have 1 screw left. Enter Sol. Or maybe remodulate the smart matrix. What are the chances of getting a epic token from the Phoenix prize pack? Ooh. I've opened lots of Phoenix packs to be honest. I never got a epic token. The only epic token that I got was when I bought the legendary pack, and that one actually gave me a epic token. Because if I didn't buy the legendary pack, then I was never going to get one of those tokens, to be honest. I think it's like 1%. Neither have got an epic token. Yep. So for now, this is gonna be it. The crystals, I think those are more value for me personally, and also not gonna use them. Yeah, I only got one of these epic prize tokens. But then again, what kind of ship do you actually want to have from here? Because all of the ships that are here have been like given away from previous events. And yet I have 7 epic tokens. I have no idea what to do with them. I don't need them. For me, the legacy tokens was about 2.5 drop rate. 1 in 400 packs plus minus. I may need one, but heard about better and worse drop rates and depends, I guess. I don't really like the advanced light cruiser. The only thing they're good for is the missed event ships. I want the Bulwark. The Bulwark, is that that's not an epic, right? That is just a ultra rare one to get the one that you want. I had an epic, but never an ultra rare. You can downgrade those. You can't upgrade a token going upwards, but you can definitely go downwards. I've had 3 epic tokens and 1 ultra rare. I'm back, just arrived at home. That's kind of convenienced, Adam, because all of a sudden I don't see either you or Boo in the chat, and now you guys both here at the same time. That makes me wonder what's going on down there in the US. La Serena, we will see a video on this ship. Oh yes, definitely. But today I was doing this stream. Tomorrow I'm going to do a stream. So probably Sunday I'm going to make it. Probably Sunday. I see Boo with a blue hammer. I think it's a wrench. I don't think it's a hammer. It's like a it's a wrench thing. Spooky. If it has a bridge, please show it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but the ships that Cryptic is currently releasing, none of them are going to have ship bridges shown in them, and that has to do with the fact that they can't spare the time to make the surroundings of the bridge. So they basically said this in a live stream. The environment artist, he's basically the one that is going to make the bridge for these ships. He basically don't have time for him to do bridges and side tracks. They basically focus on whenever they're focusing on content, they're basically, it's like they can't spare the time. So it's like, I want to, trust me, I definitely want to. But if there's nothing for me to showcase on you guys, there's probably, I'm just going to cut that part and start the next part of the video. Did you say you don't need your epic tokens? On Sunday I'm gonna make a dual-wide green screen video. Seriously? Okay, link me the link me that video on Discord if you're going to do that. Come on, because I'm saving up for the green screen down there. It's gonna cost $150. It is currently available because it's everywhere it was unavailable. Here. And finally it started being available again. So let me show you guys which one I actually wanted to grab, because this is the one that I wanted to grab. Because the awesome thing about this thing is you don't have to drill anything or anything like that. This is basically like one of those green screen and comes packed like that, and this is like the back side of it, so it folds upwards. So this whole bottom part, this basically stays on the floor, and you can just raise it up like that. So it's like, it's I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it, and I think there is a video about it as well. Wait, that's really loud. Let me lower that. Let me show you guys this. There you go. You just raised it up, right? So you can put it right there, right on your back. So you don't have to drill or you don't have to do anything. You just raise that up and just like that, So, there we go. And now it's available, so I might actually grab myself one of those. Twitter. I apologize earlier as I had to leave the chat as I was waiting for my lift ride and don't want to miss my transport service, sir. No, Adam. Don't worry about it. Are you kidding me? No worries. It's all good. No worries. It's all good. There. Don't worry about it. It's all good, man. Real life takes precedent in all of the live streaming and all of the things that we do. Is it possible to trade master keys? Yes, you can trade master keys. You can put them on the exchange, sell them for EC and all that. You can definitely do that. Luckily, you have a nice showroom behind you, so no need for a green screen. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. It's not nice because I have like all of these. These are like posters that I got from when I visited the convention where Star Trek actually came in Germany. So they gave me a couple of posters, but when I actually hang them up, I didn't consider that I was gonna do like live stream with a webcam, so I put them up real high, and now it's like they basically are a little bit low, or at least I need to turn them down a little bit. I agree. It's always making for a good background when you have some big nerdy stuff. I mean, the best possible way, of course. I will take it like that. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'm actually cropping the camera a little bit down because the camera is like has the really wider field of view or lens focus, because if I don't do that, then you guys are probably going to see like my entire room, and it's basically a mess, and I don't want to show you guys too much of that. It's gonna be like yeah, when you're going to have a green screen, you can basically put up everything and anything that you want there. I can actually if I actually want that, I can actually make like a picture of the room behind me when I tidy everything up basically, and put that as a backdrop on the green screen so I can still show you guys my room the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, no, it is necessary because you can basically crop out the entire camera part and make that, it's something that I could be interesting, something that I always wanted to have, just have like this and that and mismatch components like I normally do. So it should be good. So I don't know about you guys, but I will see you guys tomorrow on another live stream that I'm going to do with the giveaways. I know some of you are going to be there, some of you are not. I see you have a statue of Risa behind you. A statue of Risa? Oh, the oh yeah, this thing right here. this there, that thing, the Lulnut flavors. That was actually given to me by Cryptic. Yeah, that was actually given to me by Cryptic. I actually made a video for the event that they had. Basically they asked a lot of YouTubers that cover Star Trek online to make like a video saying like, hey, what is your favorite alliance? And I made like, you know, 3 separate videos showcasing like different ships, showcasing the Federation ones, showcasing the Klingon and the Romulan ships. And they were like, yeah, thank you so much for that. Here's a thank you from us. But yes, tomorrow we all are going to be there, like we'll always do. Going to get a couple of free stuff for you guys to enjoy, and everybody's invited. +1, so you can grab somebody and can have fun with that. Stream tomorrow and my birthday, can't wait. JL, congratulations already. And tomorrow we're definitely going to have a big party. I'll eventually get around to coming up with a username. Adam, take your time, take your time. You still have about 3 more days. Then you have to make one. Michael, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.